What's up with YouTube? It's Rob here, and I'm back with a brand new video for today. And so I made a video yesterday about why the writer of High School DxD must hate Issa and Reese getting together because he was about to get lucky in episode 8, which was in my mind supposed to be episode, which I believe was supposed to be episode 7. If you don't count episode 0, which is just a recap of what I believe should have what happened in season 3. I want Issa went berserk and all before Reese got brainwashed by that fake Issa. I'm going to try and remember the episodes because it was a while ago and I'm already at the end of season 4. Oh, also, praise the Lord of heaven. Also, praise the Lord in heaven above. Because I was pretty late to the party when I found this out, but we're getting season 5. It is confirmed and it's happening. Season 5 of High School DxD. Which means we're getting some more Tango Biddies! But I'm not here to talk about season 4. I'm here to give you my top 10 favorite High School DxD characters. Now, I was very tempted to put just all the girls in Issa's life on this list. In fact, I almost did. Until I realized that I could save those girls for my top 10 favorite girls list. And then, of course, there was other characters I want to put on a list as my top. I don't know how many characters will be on that list, but my least favorite characters from High School DxD. So, first up, I'm going to give out some honorable mentions to Matsuda and Motohama. And of course, Koniko, Ross Visa, Azia, and of course, Idina, Arthur, Biko, Kuroka, Sun Wukong, Saji, Sona, Seraphol, Leviathan, Reese's dad, who I don't think we know the name of yet, because I don't believe his name's been said. Unless it totally flew over my head. But anyway, there's a subscriber I want to mention who helped me tremendously when I was reviewing High School DxD Hero. You know who you are. Once again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You helped me tremendously when I was reviewing this. When I was doing the reviews, and so you're awesome. I hope you know that, and I hope someday me and you could do a collab on this with all the other fans of High School DxD, like Spontaneous DxD. Yeah, Spontaneous and there's another dude that like the people call Issa Hiro, I guess. I forget his name, but so I want to do a collab with some great, awesome YouTubers out there. Again, if you know who you are, that'd be great. But again to the subscriber that helped me tremendously throughout when I was reviewing High School DxD Hero back when it was still in simulcast mode, or I guess simuldub mode. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Now, of course, Another honorable mention goes to Thor. Angor, Sir Odin, Barkul. Basically, Angor's, in a sense, Kokobeel. Yeah, I know. A lot of characters get. I know. I spent a good 5 minutes of this video just doing honorable mentions and thanking everyone and mentioning some YouTubers who I want to do a collab with one day in the future. But now, without further ado, my top 10 favorite characters of High School DxD. I hope you all enjoy. So, starting at number 10 will be Azazel, who is the Governor General of the Fallen Angels. Now, the reason I put him at number 10 is because we don't meet him until season 2. He's been a pretty prominent character throughout seasons 2 and 3 and 4. I still don't feel we know enough about him. Granted, those of you who read the light novel probably know a lot more about him than I do because I've only watched the anime. And but still, again, I do like Azazel. In fact, if I would do a tier list video of High School DxD characters, he'd probably be either high A or low B, maybe, or maybe even just. Or maybe low A, high B. Not totally sure yet. Alright, coming in at number 9, we have who I essentially believe is, and remember that was my dog, Punky. She's supposed to be lying down, being a good girl, but she's not. Yes, you. Lay down. Good girl. Of course, number 9 is Riser. Phoenix. Yeah. Riser is definitely an interesting choice for this list. I mean, to argue he was essentially the main antagonist of season 1, who we still don't know a lot about, I think. I mean, again, I'm sure those of you who read the light novel know more about him than I do, because again, I've only watched the anime, which doesn't really cover a lot of chapters. I mean, I would assume covers like 4 or 5 chapters of the light novel. Again, I'm not sure, but yeah. So, and how about to say if he didn't refer to himself in the third person in season 1, like he did when he first met the Red Dragon Emperor. Yeah, he would have been off the list entirely. But, and I lost my good light because I had my TV. Because again, I'm currently watching High School DxD season 4. So yeah, if he didn't do that, if he completed it again, he would have been completely off the list. But since he doesn't do it in season 4, which is when we see him, because we don't see him at all in season 2. We haven't mentioned in season 3 by his sister. But that's about it. So, yeah. Coming in number 8 is definitely a more prominent character of the group. That is Kiba. Now, Kiba, I think, is an interesting character. For those of you who haven't watched High School DxD, again, I do not recommend any children watch it. I've said it before in my reviews of DxD. If you're a fan of anime, more specifically harem anime, then this is the only anime you should watch. Because I'd say this is the number one harem anime series. And the best one of them all. And again, you guys know me, I love talking about High School DxD. And of course Kiba, so essentially Kiba started a very big tragedy called the Holy Sword Project. It was given the ability of sword birth, which allows them to create magical swords. And in season 4, he comes up with a new balance breaker, which is Glory Dragster, which is original balance breaker should be Sword of Betrayer. Don't know why. But I definitely like it. I definitely like him because he's a badass swordsman. And he's able to get people with the speed of a horse, with a knight on horseback on 2 legs, when again there's a dude on a horse. That takes a lot of speed. Alright, coming in number 7 is probably one of the cutest characters I've seen. And no, this is not a girl. But I question why the fuck is he in a waifu tier list template when he's a dude who wears girls' clothing? In case you don't know who I'm talking about, it's Gasper. It's Gaspy. Of course, I love Gasper. Who would not love Gasper? But again, but I kid you not though. If you click on high school, if you go to TeamMaker.com, type in High School DxD, and go to either the Ultimate Waifu tier list or one of the Waifu tier lists, Gasper you see Gasper's picture among the girls. When again, he is a dude. Unless he's a girl in the Japanese, which I don't think he is. Because I've actually listened to the Japanese version of the show. Because I can switch. Since I'm on Funimation, I can switch between English and Japanese, and he's not a girl. He's a dude. He's a dude, dresses like a chick. But don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Gasper. Again, I love Gasper. I mean, in the fact this you're gonna literally stop time. That's dope. All right. Coming in number 6. Sir Zex. Lucifer. And no, I'm not talking about Volley Lucifer. I'm talking about Reese's brother, Sir Zex. So yes, this dude is a badass character. We only get to meet him. We get to meet him in season 1. Towards the end, which is basically the last episode of season 1. where Issei's about to fight, where Issei's about to crash the wedding of Riser and Rias, and kick Riser's candy ass in the next week. And yeah, that's another reason why Riser was so low. Is because, yeah, he lost to a lower class devil who just happened to be the Red Dragon Emperor. Not big. And Sir Sex has this really cool power where you can just, like, create a sphere and puts on it and they just disintegrate. Not much needs to be said there. That's dope. Alright, we are in the top 5. These two I had to put on the list because of how badass they are. But also because I'm going to put them on my top 10 High School DxD girls list. They're probably going to swap spots for that list. So coming at number 5, we have Zenobia, who is, again, a total badass, because, I mean, she's a holy sword devil user. Again, she's a devil who wields a holy sword. You stupid cat! Don't you get any ideas, Missy. My cat's being, they push on a string which is already halfway out. I just like have my window all the way open. Okay, so Zenobia was freaking Durandal, or ex-Durandal, which can really give her multiple holy swords at once. Yeah, that's dope. That's cool. I like that. Also, she had this thing in season 2 where she still has this thing where she doesn't look for God anymore. She lives so she got Issei's kids. Like, what? Granted, the next girl also wants to have Issei's kids, but Issei's babies, but she also wants to, but she also wants Issei to cheat on Rias. And so, yeah. Moving from Zenobia, we have Akino. Yeah. So I'm probably getting a lot of flack for this, because a lot of people think Zenobia's best girl, a lot of people think Akino's best girl. You're all wrong. You know that, right? Best girl for DxD is Rias. No matter what, Rias will always be best girl. Okay? Settled. Okay. And of course, Akino is a Fallen Angel Devil combo. And she can control thunder and lightning, for crying out loud. Which is her dad's power. Barkield. Yeah. That's dope. Alright, now 3 and 2, I had so much trouble deciding this. Okay, I had so much trouble deciding who should be 3 and who should be 2. But then I finally remembered something. Number 3 loses to Issei, essentially. Then remember, the character who I have number 3 loses to Issei in the last episode of season 4. And that's Cyborg. Now, again, don't get me wrong, I love Cyborg. Okay? Cyborg is dope. He's a really cool character. He's one of the he's probably stronger than a lot of than Sir Zax. And he's cooler than Sir Zax too. Because let's see, he defeats the World Servant with one punch. One punch. And I thought it was Cyborg, not Saitama from One Punch Man. Yeah, that's how strong he is. Alright. Moving on to number 2. Again, I struggled number 2 and 3 because I wanted to... Hi, Lucy. Oh, it's just my other dog. See, here she is. Hey, my furry baby. Lulu. See here, Lulu girl. Yes, you're a good little girl. Lucy, go lay down. I'll get you what you want later, okay? And we're back. Sorry, guys, I had to pause my recording to go get my dog to go let my babies out. So yeah, number 2 I had struggled with. Like I said, but I was like, oh wait, yeah, Cyborg fights Issei and loses in season 4. All because of Issei's true cardinal, all because of the Crimson Cardinal promotion, which is again is sick AF and hell dope looking. So number 2 is Volley. Yeah, Volley Lucifer. I had to have Volley on this list. Just because of how powerful this dude is. And then he was able to pretty much take on Issei when he went berserk in his Juggernaut drive. He literally took on Issei in Juggernaut drive and pretty much beat him. With the help of the Grab and Dragon song at the beginning of season 4. Which... That song is 2 things, okay? It's... Sorry, my couch is going psycho. Yeah, that song is 2 things right now. It's funny and it's stupid. What you get runs your Wrath from Ben 10. But yeah, Volley's number 2 and he's a badass. Alright, number 1. Okay, if you guys think I struggled with number 2 and 3, 1 I struggled a lot because I was like, okay, I won this character, this character, this character on this list, but where the fuck do I put them all? I didn't want this to be a top 13. I definitely didn't want 2 of these characters to be honorable mentions. So, we have a 3-way tie for number 1. And that's Rias, Issei, and Drag. So yeah, we have the Welsh Dragon, the Grabbin' Dragon, and the Bruin Princess. Again, these 3 were, again, now if I were to make a tier list with these characters on it, these 3 would be high S tier for me. Like, these 3 would probably, I'd be struggling to put these 3 in the S tier, the S tier list, the S tier. That's how awesome I love these. That's how much I love these 3 characters. Also, the Christmas Sabat is going to be. Also, I just forgot about this, or I just remembered this. But I don't know who voices Dragon in this now. I want to say it's Christopher, but I don't know for sure. But Christopher is going to be voicing Drake in season 5 for the dub. And so, yay! And yes, this is my Kitty Beats. Yeah, this is where I used to get my cat away from the window. So, away from pushing out the window screen. And it works! So yeah, Rias. Again. She's the room princess. We see how strong she can get when she's boosted by Issei's boosted gear in season 2 when she finally gets Kokobeel. And then in season 3, I get myself to talk about that season. Or at least the ending. The first half of season 3 isn't so bad. Up until the point where Issei goes berserk, unlocks his Juggernaut drive because of Loki, and then Rias gets brainwashed because of Loki, and pretty much attacks her friends. So yeah. She's really strong. Well, not strong enough to beat it. Although she wasn't strong enough to beat Regulus to Mia when it was a 2-on-2 team fight. Alright. Issei and Drake. You kinda can't have one without the other. So, I mean, again, if I would put Rias in as an honorable mention, I would literally die. Not literally, but I wouldn't be able to face anything. I wouldn't be able to do anything right without thinking straight. Without thinking about why they didn't have Rias as an honorable mention. And again, now, Issei and Drake's on this list because, again, Red Dragon Emperor, Graven Dragon, Brush Dragon Emperor. And those are the 3 forms he unlocks in Season 4. Welsh Blaster Bishop. Welsh Dragonic Rook. Welsh Sonic Boost Knight. And of course, the True Cardinal Crimson promotion. Now, here's the chant from the anime that he uses. Now, other emperors have fuck the principal domination. I am the Ocean Dream Slayers, I'll be badass! And that's just roaring, I'll become the Red Dragon King! I promise everyone I'll show you a future that shines with deep crimson! Yeah, that's what he uses. Instead of this one, I, who is about to awaken, and the Red Dragon Emperor has discarded the Princess of Domination. I shall walk through righteousness by having infinite hopes and dreams. I shall become the King of Crimson Dragon, and I promise you all, I shall show you a future that shines a true crimson light. Again, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank the one subscriber and commenter on those videos. Andre, I think it's been a while since we talked, pal. Once again, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and also a big thing. And of course, I want to thank everyone who has kept me going, for liking, subscribing, commenting on these videos. I had a video I planned on releasing yesterday, but kind of lost track of time. I was actually had to go to work before I could post it, so it's probably not going to get posted. This one certainly will. So yeah, without further ado, guys, thanks so much for watching. Tune in tomorrow for another top 10 list of characters or the girls from High School DxD. And I don't do my top 10 favorite girls in harem anime. So yeah, you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share. And once again, for the subscriber who helped me when I was doing High School DxD Season 4, you know who you are, and I thank you. Also, before I sign off, balance break.